Oh, hell no! You are crazy! Ugh!
Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Twisted Tirades. Basically, I go in on bullshit that's going on out there that's just pissing me off. Um, Today, my attention is aimed at EA. Why? Why EA? After I gave you so much praise for what you were doing with Battlefield Bad Company, you turn around and you start to participate in the douchebaggery that caused me to cut off Activision altogether. And if you're not aware of what I'm talking about, I'm referring to this 10 pay bullshit that EA is launching next month with the new Tiger Woods, where basically, if you buy a used copy of any EA sports games, you no longer have access to any online features. So now you have to go pay EA an additional $10 to now have access to what people who buy the game new get. Like, what is going on in the video game industry now? All of a sudden, everybody wants to start dicking the consumer. Like, how does that make sense? So now, if I wait a week or two or whatever to let a game get returned by somebody at GameStop, which you're only gonna get a $5 discount, so a $60 game becomes a $55 game. Then you gotta pay the $5 tax on that game, which makes $60, and then $10 to EA to play the shit online. So now you're paying $70 for a used game to get the same shit that somebody who paid $65 is getting, and they're getting it brand new. What kind of bullshit is that? Why would I want to participate in that? And then, of all people, GameStop is actually supporting this shit. Why? Because those greedy cocksuckers decide by them supporting it, they can now become the retailer for 10 pay. So not only are they making money when somebody buys it new, then when you return it and they give you the bullshit $30 for your game, and then turn right back around and sell it for 55 and making pure profit, and then on top of that, turn right around and sell you the fucking 10 pay and make money off of that. This shit is getting ridiculous and out of control now. These cocksuckers really, really do not give a shit about their consumers. Apparently, all anybody cares about at this point is making money. Now, some of you might be thinking, why do I give a shit? Because it's only being launched on EA Sports games. I don't play sports games. The only reason I even have this Madden shit playing in the background is only because I'm talking specifically about some shit that's going to affect the bastards that like this type of game first. Because you know if this shit becomes successful on the sports games, it's going to transfer over to everything else. Battlefield Bad Company 3, Medal of Honor. And then, because, the devil, aka Activision, wanted to implement something like this with their subscription-based pay to allow online access, if it becomes successful on EA, you know those cocksuckers are going to jump on it. And when all other game developers start seeing that, you know they're going to jump on it too. So then you might have to pay Capcom just so that you can play Street Fighter online on top of whatever else. And then what happens in a situation where you buy a couple of used games? So now you gotta pay for the game, then you gotta pay $10 for each game to be able to play it online. This is fucking ridiculous. And again, as I stated before, I don't play that system, but I don't understand how Xbox 360 owners are not up in arms about the bullshit that is going on with these games. Because again, you have to pay $65 for the game. You have to pay for your console. You got to pay your ISP to get internet connection. And you got to pay Microsoft $50 a month to be able to play online with other people. Then now you're going to end up having to pay EA, Activision, or whoever the fuck else extra money to be able to play their particular games online. $10 per game. And then on top of all of that shit, the system doesn't even work properly. But I'll save that for something else. I'm gonna do one of these specifically addressing y'all Microsoft motherfuckers, because y'all should really be outraged with what goes on that system. But the nickel and diming that is going on. Like, what happened to the love for the consumer? The consumer is what put the money in your pockets and got you making billions of dollars, millions of dollars off of these games. And what do you want to do to say thank you to the consumer? Oh, I'm gonna fuck you in your face. I'm gonna pay you, make you pay more money to get something used that other people are getting for less money, just to force you to buy the game new. Like, it's getting real disgusting. 10 pay subscription, pay monthly to have access to online shit you already fucking pay for from your ISP. Shit you already pay extra for on Xbox Live. Isn't that the whole point of Xbox Live? Is so that you can play online with your games on your Xbox. So then what the hell would be the point of Xbox Live if you're paying for Xbox Live to play online and then you still can't play the games online because you now gotta pay the publisher of the game directly another fee? Like, how many times do you gotta fucking pay for the ability to go online with your Xbox? You're already paying twice. Now you gotta pay a third time and a fourth, and for every fucking game. This shit is retarded. EA, I don't know, man. I love Bad Company. I was praising you for not being Activision, and then you're turning right around and doing Activision type shit on some greedy nonsense. And then you want to talk about you're not making money off of, you got people using your bandwidth, and who's using your bandwidth? The bastard who bought it originally returned it, so he's no longer on your bandwidth. So it's still only one guy using, or girl using the bandwidth. So it's the same shit as if the person bought the game and kept it. You're losing nothing. You're getting greedy now. This bullshit has to stop. I don't know. I guess it looks like it's gonna get to a point where basically I'm just gonna have to stop playing video games altogether because these motherfuckers are getting disgusting. Or I'm just gonna have to become a douche and just start hacking the shit out of your systems and your games. And I really don't want to do that, but we might have to do that to y'all. And basically, we might have to do y'all the way they do in the music industry right now and shut y'all the fuck down. But that's my 2 cents on that 10 pay bullshit. EA, oh man, I don't even know what the fuck to say to you. Yeah, shut this shit down. I'm out. I'm fucking disgusted. I'm done. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. Throw your 2 cents in on the issue. Later.